Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in today's episode I'll be talking about what is currently going on with my trade and with the setup that I pulled out last week, early this week. Today is Sunday, so I'm preparing for the next week, for the coming week. So today is Sunday and today's date is 24th of September 2023. So I'm preparing for next week, and I want to show what I predicted in the last video and what is currently happening in the system right now. So from the last video, I was looking at this chart this way, like price is moving down into it, and price actually did move down into this daily structure here. So I was expecting price to pull into here, and price has already done that already in the last video. I showed it in the last video. So what I was expecting then was waiting for price to react and to move within this level. I was saying in my last video that if this movement is going to take a whole week to happen and the break of this structure will happen next, or the level is going to hold the price and push the market upward, only what I'll be looking for is to see market reaction towards this downside of the market or to the upside of the market for me to go with the market direction. So that was what I predicted last week, and that's what we have here in my Notion. So this week I waited since on Monday. I didn't do anything since on Monday. I didn't trade on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday until Friday. Let me show what happened on Friday. So this was the Friday candlestick, and this one with this rejection here was the Thursday candlestick. This one here was the Thursday. This one with this rejection was the Thursday candlestick that broke this structure actually. So Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, and Friday, everything we were moving within this within this structure, and I was expecting price to break this structure or to respect it, and that was what happened on Thursday. So by Friday, I was expecting price to pull back and give me the entry on my entry time frame, then move with the market direction. So this is daily time frame. So I used my 1 hour for my entry. So then I moved down to my 1 hour. So on 1 hour time frame, this was what I saw on the 1 hour. I saw this trend line. That was one. Then I saw price giving a structure, and that was to market structure. That was two. Then the third one I saw there was this Fibonacci retracement level, which is my golden zone here, the 50.61.8 level. That was the third thing that I saw here that I was expecting price to pull into. If price gets here, I'll be looking for a reaction. But before then, I was actually looking at other things too. I was paying attention to the market movement on that Friday until when price came back and gave me this setup again. I had a new setup apart from the one I had here. I had a new setup here. I was seeing this structure here, and I was seeing this supply level and this inner trend line on this on the markets that day on Friday. So I pull out the supply level after the break of structure that happened here. I put out the supply level here, and I was expecting price to respect that supply level, then give me the call into this trade. So I waited for this candlestick, this 1 hour candlestick, to finish, to close, for me to be able to confirm this structure, this supply level to be a strong level to hold the price and push it down. That was not the only confluence that I used. I used this trend line also. That made it two confluences. Then again, I realized that I had another confluence that was the fib retracement level. So this was when I pulled into the trade, and this was the movement. So I realized that I had another confluence here to make it three confluences. This was the fib retracement. So I pull out the fib retracement level from this high here to this low here. So this was the fib retracement level. That means I had three confluences here on Friday for me to pull into this market. So I entered the trade after the close of this 1 hour candlestick, and you can see how the market was moving in my favor that very Friday. So today is Sunday, and I'm still in this trade. I'm still holding on this trade, and I will be looking at market reaction towards another level here for me to see if there will be another new setup for me to go into this market. So I'll be holding this trade, The overall expectation is to trade market towards this structure here, towards it down, towards this daily structure here. That is my expectation right now, because I don't have any visible structure here that can hinder this movement towards this place. Though there might be some kind of frictional movement when price gets to this level here, this one here, or when price gets to this level here, there may be some kind of frictional level when price gets to this level here. So let's just see how price will react to it. But currently now, we've broken this structure and we are trading this market down into this level, because that is what the market is showing me. The market is showing me a very strong bearish movement, and that is what I'm going to stick to. I'm going to stick to that bearish movement, and this is what is happening currently. I'll be looking for my confluences. I have 4 major confluences that I use when it comes to my trade setup. I use the structure, market structure. I use the supply or demand level. I use the Fibonacci retracement level, and I use my trend line. So I have these four confluences that I focus on. That's basically what I'm looking at in this market. Nothing much to say on this, just for me to focus on the movement and to pull out my setup and entries according to the market direction. We are going down with this market massively. So, and I'm seeing a very strong, how many pips is that? Let me check again. We are seeing around, let me see, about 450 pips movement from this point here down here. We are seeing 450 movement. And one funny thing about this kind of trading style is that within these 450 pips, there's high tendency, if I had like 3 to 4 setup within this movement, there's high probability I'm going to get around like 700 to 800 pips in this movement, in this whole movement, if the market moves massively in a very, very, very good direction, because that's how it has been doing. That's how it has been doing here. From this point down to this point was around 640 pips. So going into trade from this level down here, entering again from the pullback, down again, entry again from the pullback, the impulsive movement, the pullback is happening. For every pullback, there's high tendency for you to go into the market again. There's high chance for you to go into the market again. And once you're in the market is moving massively in your favor. Imagine entering this kind of trade here from this point. The very pullback that's going to happen is this one. There's high tendency there will be a setup for you to go into this market again at this point. Then the impulsive movement again, the pullback again, there'll be some kind of setup for you to go into it. At least if you're in a trade of like 4 entries and the market is moving massively in your favor towards this structure, you know how many pips that can be. From 640, I had maybe like 3 to 4 entries on 640 pips movement. You will get nothing less than 700 to 800 to 1,000 pips from this whole movement here. That is very, very certain, because of the pullbacks that will be happening. Because market is not just moving on a single trend. It will pull and pull back. It's going to give you that impulsive movement, then going to pull back to give you the retracement. So for every retracement, there's high tendency for you to go into the market again. That is how this strategy has been so massive. Now 640 up here, 640 down here. You can see 450 up here, 450 up here, 450 down here. So that is why I used to trade like zone to zone, structure to structure. It's very, very important. Just look at the overall movement from the higher time frame, then you know where the market is heading to, then you join that particular movement. That has been the way I've been trading this GBPUSD, and it has been a massive pairs for me to trade. So it's not about you trading all pairs, trading GBPUSD, Euro USD, or AUD USD, GBPUSD. Don't compound yourself with a lot of pairs to trade. Look at the one that suits your personality. Look at the way you trade and look at the way you view the market. Then master each of these pairs one after the other, then you pick the best one for you. If you're going to focus on, like, let's say maximum 2, maximum is 2. That's why I focus on basically on gold and GBPUSD, and I won't trade GBPUSD more than gold, because I understand GBPUSD very, very well and understand the way it moves. So trading market direction is the best thing you can do for yourself in forex trading, because market will always trend. market will always move in a particular direction. The best thing is just for you to go along with the market. So that has been what I've been doing on GBPUSD, and that is my style of trading. So I've been looking for market to do whatever it needs to do this week. I'm having network problem here, so okay, you can see this is the trade I'm seeing. You can see how massive the trade has already moved in my favor now. This is a trade. I see how massive it has already moved in my favor. So I think we have another break of structure here already. You can see, and that is massive. That is massive. So my network is fluctuating. That's why you're having this kind of blank screen here. So that's the real time chart, and this is the screenshot. So I pull in here, I can see the movement. Now we are having this level taken out again on the wheel chart now. So I'll be looking at the reaction to this level. If this level is taken out, that means the structure that has been taken out. There's probability the market price is going to retest that structure, then continue the movement, or pulling into a supply level, then continue the movement, or pulling into a Fibonacci retracement level, my 5061.8 level, then continue the movement, or a trend line is being respected, then continue the movement. So those are the things that I watch out for on my 1 hour time frame. And if I even want to day trade, I sometimes move to my 15-minute time frame to see some kind of short entries that I can use to just like cash on some quick pips. But majorly, I focus on the bigger movement of the market. So that is how I've traded GBPUSD, and it has been working massively fine for me. And that is why I'm putting this on record sake, for me to have my old journey recorded, and to see if anybody can just pick something from what I'm doing, to just maybe if it's useful for you. But this is not like a financial advice stuff. It's just like me putting out what I know and how I view the market and how I approach the market, then how I get some things from this market. I'm not a pro trader yet. I'm still also learning from the market. I have my downfall, I have my losing trade, I have my winning trade, and everything will be recorded here live. I won't hide anything. I want to just be plain and be transparent as much as possible, for me to be able to know what to do when I'm down, and how I will be like approaching my I'll be recovering from my losses. So it's just basically like a pure, like just me giving all what I know and what I do. So I'll be giving updates of what is happening and how the market is moving. And that will be all for now. Thank you.